With warm and humid weather making a comeback, the city is offering some early relief from the heat. Officials have opened 15 outdoor pools across Toronto as of today. The full summer schedule for all city pools doesn't begin until June 28th. You can find a complete list of the early openings on the city's website. For more on this weekend's forecast, let's bring in our weather specialist, Noor Rafat. Hi, Noor.
Hey, thanks very much, Catherine. And what perfect timing for that announcement. Definitely the perfect day to have some fun out by the pool. The perfect day to have some fun out on the water. Love seeing those little boats passing through on our Toronto Harbour Cam. Are they enjoying the weather? Are they playing Drake or are they playing Kendrick? I'll leave it at that. 21 degrees just now outside the Toronto airport. I told you we'd climb further than 19, and it's a little bit warmer in Peterborough, in Windsor, and St. Catharines. 22s over there, 22 in Kingston rather, not St. Catharines. Now, we have been seeing a bit of a breeze from the north, at times the northeast, so it felt cool, it felt refreshing, but it's really the sunshine that's helping propel those temperatures forward. And you can see barely a cloud in the sky, mostly as you head south of the border and up towards central and northern Ontario. Now, I know how Canadian weather goes. Sometimes when you see sunshine, you're almost bracing for impact to see if it's going to, well, all melt away. Not necessarily in this case. Your Father's Day tomorrow, picture perfect as well. Yes, there could be a chance of a slight shower for our friends in Waterloo around 3-4 o'clock, but for the most part, dry conditions and lovely sunshine as you celebrate Dad and the dad figures in your lives. How about some temperatures for Toronto? 21 degrees is the forecasted high. Can we climb a little bit further? Well, fingers crossed we will. Kat?
Thanks, Noor. Toronto.
Tomorrow also promises to bring some sunshine to the Toronto region. If you're celebrating Dad or the father figures in your lives, it's going to be a nice day to spend outside. 20 degrees is the expected high for Toronto, so slightly below average. There will be some sunny breaks, as I mentioned, so maybe we'll see those temperatures climb further, especially as you head towards northern parts of Toronto. Certainly expecting highs at around 23 to 24 degrees around other parts of the GTHA, if not on the outskirts in areas that are part of the Golden Horseshoe. We're seeing a straight line almost in the jet stream. There isn't a whole lot of heat across the country, aside from some warmer spots. Montreal, Ottawa, Regina come tomorrow, and really the prairies have been the focus of a severe weather system that has been bringing active alerts for the past 24 to 48 hours. Tornado warnings in Saskatchewan just yesterday. That active system continues its threat today, and on this side of the country, well, we're not seeing any tornado warnings anytime soon, but the risk of thunderstorms cannot be ruled out in the following week, and we will see those temperatures climb. With that, the humidity climbs, and you know what thunderstorms love? They do like moisture and heat. And that could be a recipe to see some of that active weather roll through around the middle of this upcoming week. So not necessarily tomorrow. Again, we're looking at beautiful blue skies, a lot of sunshine with some clouds in between, a chance of showers, as I mentioned, potentially around cloud cover, though especially dry conditions, aside from maybe a drizzle or so into the afternoon hours for Waterloo, into London, into Kingston as well. Tuesday, we'll start to see some more of that wet weather pushing in around eastern parts of Ontario, a bit more on the clearer side in southwestern Ontario, but you can expect the thunderstorm activity to potentially roll in by Wednesday, maybe sticking around for Thursday as well. So you'll see a shift in some of that and some of those clear skies that we're seeing right now. Hoping you are enjoying the clear skies over the weekend, because that will be some of the brightest spots that we'll see in the next few days. 23 in Milton tomorrow, 26 in Stratford, even warmer as you head towards Windsor, Ontario. 21 by Monday, 23 on Wednesday, and here are those thunderstorms extending into Thursday potentially. Looks like things will be drying up right in time for the weekend. A mix of sun and cloud, 24 degrees on Saturday.
Weather making a comeback, the city is offering some early relief from the heat. Officials have opened 15 outdoor pools across Toronto as of today. The full summer schedule for all city pools doesn't begin until June 28th. You can find a complete list of the early openings on the city's website. For more on this weekend's forecast, let's bring in our weather specialist, Noor Rafat. Hi, Noor.
Hey, thanks very much, Catherine. And it's a great announcement considering how lovely today was. A perfect day to spend around an outdoor pool, although things did feel slightly cooler with some of those winds gusting from the northeast. Those winds have calmed, 15 degrees for that overnight low with some cloud cover in Toronto. A whole lot of sunshine earlier today from the southwest all the way to the east. And it was that sunshine that helped propel some of these temperatures into warmer levels. Toronto, Waterloo, 21 degrees for that high. Into the 23s in Trenton, Kingston, London, and into Windsor. But again, feeling slightly cooler with that refreshing blast of air, or refreshing breeze rather, from the northeast, at times shifting into the east as we headed through the day. Now, I know how Canadian weather goes. If you see sunshine, sometimes you start to expect rain in the forecast, but not in this case. If you're celebrating Dad or the dad figures in your lives tomorrow, it's a big day, and you will have lovely conditions to spend it outdoors. Some cloud cover to start off the day around Kingston, parts of Cottage Country, northern Durham region. But as the day progresses, those clouds break up. Slight risk of showers, Muskoka, Waterloo. But otherwise, things are looking great to spend that day outdoors. In Toronto, a high of 20 degrees is expected. Can we climb even further? Fingers crossed. Kat?
Thanks, Noor. Toronto is getting a
hoping you can enjoy the sunshine as best as you can this weekend. It will be worth your while tomorrow in Toronto. If you're celebrating Dad or the dad figures in your lives, make sure to do it outside. It's going to be lovely weather. 20 to 21 degrees is our forecasted high. Maybe we can climb even further, hard to say, but definitely a lot of sunny breaks in store for the Toronto region and other parts of the GTHA as well. The jet stream with a slight bend to it. We're not seeing any serious heat across Canada, just some warmer spots. Southern Saskatchewan, southern Manitoba, around Ottawa and Montreal as well. They've been seeing some severe weather, though, with the risk of tornadoes and severe thunderstorms, hail at the size of toonies, if not ping pong balls, and some serious wind. And we've been watching closely the severe, or the risk of thunderstorms, I should say, on this side of the country. Not expecting any severe weather anytime soon. No tornado warnings or anything like that. But the risk of thunderstorms is going to roll in later on this week with some of those climbing temperatures. Not necessarily come tomorrow, as I mentioned. Clear skies, lots of bright sunshine. Monday we'll start to see some cloud cover roll in with some showers around southwestern Ontario. And then Tuesday, seeing some more of that rain reintroduced around Cottage Country in the east. Could be looking at mostly dry conditions in the GTHA and other parts of the Golden Horseshoe. When will the thunderstorm activity roll in? Well, some of our models show it could be around the Wednesday period, or maybe even into Thursday. Again, mostly towards potentially Cottage Country, central parts of Ontario as well, but I wouldn't be surprised if it rolls into the Toronto region for a short period of time. So it looks like we've got rain for Wednesday, showers for Thursday. Again, not ruling out the risk of T-storms just yet. Heading into Friday and Saturday, looks like things will be drying up. Temperatures at a high of 24 by Saturday.
You're watching